on to the seventh point that we've extracted from the Trustworthy book. And this is one that appears on page 30 to 31. It's point number 7 out of our list of 10. And it talks about the trustee as part of a triangled family system. Now, the quick footnote is this is not triangulation, which is talked about as a negative thing where two of us get together and talk about a third person behind their back. Yeah, there you go. But this is more the idea of that the trustee is part of a triangle to connect parts that perhaps pieces wouldn't fit as well together, but the trustee then can help as far as a stable geometric structure.
Yeah, you find that a lot. You find that a lot, where people don't talk, or there's been estrangement in the family of one form or another, or usually I see it in the sibling pecking order. The oldest one thinks they should control everything. The younger ones know nothing, therefore they're not going to find out anything. Mm-hmm. So the trustee's job, as I see it, is to say, okay, play nice in the sandbox, otherwise this isn't going to go anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Right, first hand.
Yeah, and in the triangle concept, having two people, two points of the triangle speak, and having the third be the kind of the space where the sparks could go, so they could offload the sparks, the heat that might get generated among the two. That third person can act as a safety, and they can alter their roles by going around and playing different roles at the points of the triangle.
That speaks to me in practice, man. I'm the sparky,
yes,
the receiver of all that. And the good thing is that I can and do filter in a positive way so that we can maintain a positive alignment as much as possible.
Yeah, I love the beauty of the triangle in your context of the sandbox.
Right.
It's a place to play rather than a place to have an aggressive conversation or a war.
Well, it's also a place, I think, where if the parents do something that they think the kids may not like they choose the youngest daughter, and I'm not picking on males or females, but they choose the youngest daughter because she's the most competent to deal with it. But the oldest son or the oldest daughter is going to get upset about it. That should be something that should be brought out in the family meeting. We do that in our family meetings. But the trustee should be there to sort of interact and be the foil against whom everybody's...
right, because he's going to inherit that.
Yes, he will. Or she will.
Right. Well, and that third viewpoint sometimes can listen and hear things that the other didn't bring and bring out the best of what was said.
Yeah.
Right, especially if they're a independent, not part of the family, so they can have some of the distance.
You can hear what's said as well as hear what's not said. Put it in what's missing.
It's a great role for the third position to play.
But I think that's only if they're bringing an outside trustee. But if you have a trustee that's one of those family members, then what? You know.
Well, typically they don't know. You know, I mean, it's up to someone to educate them as to their role and responsibility. Mm-hmm. It's like we were talking about before. The trustee's duty is to benefit the beneficiary, however that's defined.
Right.
Sometimes the family members don't know that, or they don't know what the extent is to which they have to go to get that to work right in the context of talking about.
Right.
That's also an argument why the beneficiary should not be a trustee, because it puts them in a different position. And the trustee has got to know what's in that trust agreement, as well as the difference between what their perceptions are.
Yes.
It's just like the difference between tax income for a trust and the trust document. I mean, they're different, and the trustee is the one that can kind of balance that out.